Hi there. Welcome to episode 2 of The Shadow Closet. This is my new podcast where I'm playing a different song I wrote as often as I can, get them out there for people. Thank you very much for tuning in to the last episode with Carnival Angels. It was much appreciated. That one was written a long time ago, and today I'm going to do a song that was, I think it was written in the last 5 or 6 years. I wrote it. I know I wrote it on the piano, on an old upright piano that I had courtesy of my friend Megan Shoebrook, actually. And yeah, I miss that old thing, but anyway, this song today is, I wrote it on the piano, but I've been playing it on the guitar at home, and I've done a few little demos of it, but I've never released it, and I don't know if I've played it live or not for anyone yet. It's called Bring Me Down. It's a song that switches back and forth between the first and second person within the song. It was inspired by a lot of movies. It was inspired by primarily by The Constant Gardener, one of my favorite movies, and a whole lot of James Bond movies as well as Casablanca with Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. The premise of the tune is a little story about a relationship between a guy who perhaps is a little boring, maybe a little quiet, and his partner is a woman who likes to have fun and live life, very involved in life. She's kind of person that likes to travel a lot, and in her perspective, she's in the song, she may be gone away, and he has ideas in his head of maybe what she's doing while she's gone, and she, although she still loves her partner, the idea of going back just seems really boring to her. And so it's a bit of a mishmash of a few different things, but it's definitely about a relationship about two people who, although they love each other, are perhaps very incompatible in their life choices. Sometimes that works, but in this song it doesn't. So, without further ado, this is called Bring Me Down. The message came clear from Casablanca, like a flashpoint for change. I wish I knew how you rearrange things. I guess I'm gonna have to change my name. Going through the turnstiles at the station, those racketeer thugs were waiting for me, and one drew your locket from his pocket and said, "It's best to never mention this again." But that's how it goes with complications, when your heart throws down with a heart that lies. You end up lonesome after midnight, without a friend anywhere inside. And in my mind you're sitting by the ocean, staring at a blue Moroccan sky, sipping on some Veuve Clicquot and whispering in the ear of some British spy. And if you're gonna bring me down, then take me back where the world's defined by your boring facts. And if you want me to live like I'm just living to die, well then bring me down and take me back. Oh yeah. Maybe I'm just a little bit jealous, 'cause not everyone gets what they deserve. And you've got your intrigue and you've got your mystery, and I always knew that you got some nerve. You always fell in with the glitterati, stumbling to parties and looking for action. You said I missed the point when you said the living was a common misconception. One night in Paris, one in the Congo, one life at home and one out on the road. Nine lives was really what she was after, and now she's gone and I'll never know if she found it, 'cause rules to her were like contraception, aimed at purging any shot of life. And sometimes when the day is coming down, her voice cuts through me like 1,000 knives. And if you're gonna bring me down, then take me back where the world's defined by your boring facts. And if you want me to live like I'm just living to die, well then bring me down and take me back. If you wanna bring me down, then take me back where the world's defined by your boring facts. And if you want me to live like I'm just living to die, well then bring me down and take me back. Yeah, bring me down and take me back. Yeah, bring me down and take me back. And there we go, a song with a lot of espionage and mystery, and sometimes you don't know whose side you're on. It's hard to tell whether you're rooting for one person or the other. Different times in your life, you might be rooting for one, and the other time you might be rooting for the other. And that's like a good movie. Sometimes you get caught up in who's right and who's wrong, and you're not sure who you're rooting for. And some relationships can be like that too, where you know somebody who's in a relationship and you're friends with both people and you can see both sides of the story, and it makes it difficult to stay on one side or the other. But that was called "Bring Me Down" One of the interesting things from a songwriting point of view in that song is it has a key change in it, that little modulation that I don't do a lot of those. I'm not a huge fan of key changes, but that one just seemed to lend itself natural, going from the key of E to the key of G, which makes sense because the E minor and the E major are only one note apart. But it just worked. It wasn't really something I thought about too much. I just went and did it, and I liked it. It's one that I've got some demo recordings, and I'll hopefully get that out with like a band version for people out there someday. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out all the other videos on there, including the For the Love of Bob series, which has a lot of great songs on it. And I'll be back at you soon with another one of my own songs. And we'll talk to you soon at a show probably. So take care and cheers.